Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Adistina Ella Iseti with student number 20523040. And here I will presentation material about what we learn from fictional characters. Hi everyone. Before I start, I want to show you something a simple a book. Sorry. This book it's look like a ordinary object, right? Just a paper and words, words, and words. Uh, But for those who love readings, a book like a portal, a door that can take us to another world, where we meet people who don't really exist but somehow feel so real. Through those fictional characters, we laugh, we cry, and sometimes we even find ourselves. That's why today I'd like to share with you what we learned from fictional characters. Okay, the first thing we learn from fictional characters is empathy, the ability to understand how others feels. For the examples, when we read the fault in our stars, we can almost feel Hazel's pain when she struggled to breathe. Every oxygen tank she carries is a real object, a symbol of her fight to life. The small mental tank teaches us more about life and strength than 100 motivational quotes. When we read such story, we realize that behind every person we meet, whether at school, online, or even on the street, there might be a struggle we don't see. Fiction help us feel that without anyone telling us directly. So sometimes it's a simple book can be mirror showing us feelings we have never noticed before. Okay, the second things we learn is courage. And to explain that, I want to imagine a simple object. Wait a second. A broken pairs of glasses. Hmm. If you have read or watched Harry Potter, you know his glasses are always cracked, always imperfect. But he never throws them away. He keeps wearing them because they remind him that even if you are not perfect, just can still make a difference. That is the message for we get from many characters. Real courage doesn't come from magic wands or superpowers. It comes from everyday choices, like choosing to be kind, to forgive, or to keep going when everything seems difficult. And just like those classes, our imperfection don't define our limits; they show our strength. Okay, and the next fictional characters help us discover ourselves. Here is another simple object, a mirror. Uh, when we look into it, we see ourselves, our reflection. But when we read a novel, the story becomes another kind of mirror, one that reflects our emotions, our dreams, and even our fears. Maybe you see your curiosity in Harmony, your confidence in Iron Man, or your quiet thoughts in Rape from me. This character reminds us that we are still writing our own stories and that it's okay to be a work in progress. Okay, so what do we really learn from fictional characters? From a book, we learn to open our hearts. From a oxygen tank, we learn about silent courage. And from a broken glasses, we learn to stay strong despite imperfections. And from a mirror, we learn to who we truly are. And fictional characters may not exist in real life, but the lessons they teach us are very real. They remind us to feel more, to dream more, and to live with purpose. So the next time you read a novel, don't just see it as a story, see it as a reflection of life itself. Because sometimes it takes an imaginary person to teach us how to be real. Okay, that's all for me. I'll leave you with the thoughts 10 stars with us. Thank you for your time and I hope you feel inspired to take action. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.